I'm Dr. Christina Hibbert, and this is 3-Minute Therapy. Today I want to talk a little bit about self-esteem versus self-worth. See, the world uses this term self-esteem, but I've come to believe that self-esteem is really a myth. And not only is it a myth, but it's actually a harmful perception that we take on when we're trying to pursue self-esteem. I believe that's why so many people, as they try to feel better about themselves, are just not finding success because they're basing it on all the wrong principles. Let me explain. See, self-esteem to me is based on what we do, how we feel about ourselves, what we think about ourselves, how we judge ourselves, how other people judge us. And all of those things are always bound to change. It's all relative. I could be the most talented piano player in my town and then move to another town and there's someone that's even better. There's always going to be someone better or worse than us. And that shouldn't be how we base our value as a human being, as a soul. Shouldn't be based on what we do, because that's bound to change. Our thoughts change. We've talked about that a little bit in these 3-minute therapy videos. Our feelings are just as likely to change, almost like the weather, and we don't have a lot of control over that either. So basing our worth on all of these things that are fleeting and aren't stable is going to cause some problems. So let me ask you this. If you were in an accident and became paralyzed from the neck down, so all you could do was talk and move your head a little bit, but you couldn't move the rest of your body, you couldn't do anything, you couldn't get up, you couldn't engage in anything or develop any talents or anything like that, would you still be of worth? Would you still be of value? Well, the answer obviously is yes. We've seen people, maybe you know somebody, maybe you are somebody who's been through this kind of experience, and of course, people are of value even if they can't move or even if they can't talk or do anything. It's not about what we do, it's about who we are. And that's what self-worth is to me. Self-worth is a deeper understanding, a knowing that I am more than what I say, more than how I feel, more than what I do or how I behave. That of course I want to improve those things and feel confident in myself and in my abilities and find success in my life, that's all a good thing, but that really none of that defines who I am. That really I am of value because I am a soul and because I love and because I let others love me. And that is the difference between self-esteem and self-worth. Join me again on 3-Minute Therapy as we talk about how do we actually discover and feel that self-worth? Because to me, that's one of the biggest problems. We might know we want it. We might even believe that we are of worth in some sense, but how do we really embrace that and feel it deep down inside? We'll talk about that next time. Visit me at drchristinahibbert.com for more on this topic and other topics like it.